and the start of a new day. As I stated in my comments yesterday, we got kind of sidetracked on the things we were doing, so the log pile ended up not being the main focus. But after I had mentioned that wood was so hard to cut, we decided we had to figure out something else to do with it. So we're starting to take the long sections of logs and putting them along the sides of our driveway. Some cases we're double stacking them just to try to use them up. If you watched yesterday's video, you saw that there was an old outhouse / shower house, the red one. We did ask around if anyone wanted it. Nobody wanted it, so we decided to destroy it. That's what you saw me destroying on the backhoe yesterday. And this right here is where that red house was sitting. So we cleaned up that whole area. And now it's a nice little parking spot if you don't want to go all the way down to the garage and leave your car at the end here, or if we have a guest or something like that. It's kind of a neat little area. So there's more of the logs we put down. And if you saw the pile yesterday, I think my wife counted over 30 logs were on there. So needless to say, we got quite a bit left to distribute. And I'm approaching that pile of logs right now up there to the right of the backhoe. I just wanted to show you the junk that we pulled out before we did all the logs on the sides of the driveway. That's what sidetracked us from the logs yesterday, cleaning up all this other mess that was laid around that didn't get cleaned up before we bought the lot. So we had all of this, and we had all of this. I guess now we're gonna have to rent a dumpster to get rid of all this stuff. So yeah, we got a little bit busy in the middle of the log project and started doing other things. And there's what's left of the logs right up in there. We also have them gigantic stumps. I don't know what we're gonna do with those. The backhoe might not be able to move those. But if you watched where I was doing the chip relocation the other day, I was thinking maybe setting some logs along that roadway that I was making back there, because we gotta figure out a way to use these up. So I'll get back to you when things get going here. So this is the chip pile I did a couple of days ago. And that tiny house, if it holds together, is gonna sit right up in here. And the garage door of the tiny house will face down this pathway. I started clearing this out this morning to try to make the range for target practice up that way. I'm just not sure how deep I should go, whether I should just make it a short little range or what. I just don't want to take too many of the trees out and stuff. But this is what I got so far. So what do you guys recommend for footage or yards, or however you want to phrase it? I'm just curious. So the farther down you go, the steeper it's going to get too. That's the other thing. So let me know in the comments and I'll continue in a little bit.
I'm just gonna do this little video to add on to Robert's video. He's working on the berm. Anyway, our seller left us a lot of nice junk, so we have to remove it all. And I'm trying to clean this up. Obviously I won't be able to pick up those cinder blocks, but I'm sure our backhoe thingy will do it. All right, I started at 11. Let's see how far I get.
Next project, try to move stumps into a new location. It's everything this tractor can do to lift this. We wrap the cable around it and hook the cable to the front bucket, but the tractor cannot lift it. So what we end up doing is just kind of dragging these out. That's a double. Boom. So that was a 2 stumps attached together, so we're gonna have to come up with something else. Catch you in a bit. So I'm gonna see if I can back drag this off of here. I don't know if it's not enough room to do it. I got it to roll over once. Maneuver the tractor to the other side and see if I can push it with the front bucket. Everything this backhoe's got to move this thing. Going over the edge, folks. Where she stops, nobody knows. Right up against that tree. Better angle on this.
crazy.
Let's see if the backhoe side of this has any strength to push this the rest of the way down the hill. Not a whole lot. I'll have to use two hands to try to get it to move. Got to run two levers at the same time to make something happen here. Okay, two hands got it a little bit farther down the hill. That's a good thing when you have lots of property. There's places to hide stuff everywhere.
There goes log number 14 that we've moved. I'm the cable girl. He's the, whatever they call that, the backhoe operator. Pulling log number 15 into position. Log number 16. This is going to be log 17. A lot of these trees are double. This is log 18, and it looks as though log 19 wants to join log 18. Okay.
Well, folks, that's probably going to be the end of today's video. I am beat. It's been in the 90s today and sitting on that tractor and up and down and hooking up logs, taking off logs, resetting logs. And there's still that many left yet. So I don't know. We got to figure out a way to get rid of these things. I'm just thinking about putting them along the pathway that I did the other day for the chips. But that's still not going to put a dent in that pile. I tried cutting with the chainsaw and those things are like petrified, like I said before. They're just not going to get cut up into smaller pieces. So, just wanted to look down the range that I was trying to start down here this morning, now that it's a little bit lighter out. And it's taking shape a little bit. Like I said earlier, I don't know how long to make it. But yeah, anyone got any suggestions for that pile of logs? I'd love to hear it. My wife and I are just both dragging today. So that's about it. See you on the next one. Thanks for watching.